What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping into a Dimir Aggro deck. And I'm a little bit hesitant when I say Dimir Aggro, but it is certainly a Dimir make your opponent quick very soon kind of deck, and you'll see why. Oh, I didn't mean to remove that. And you'll see why in just a minute. Now, before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind you all, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section. You know what? It's going to be one of those mornings. Comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. And if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, and then the bell notification will actually give you updates every time I go live or post a video or any of that good stuff. So, on into what we're actually playing here today. I had seen this card, and I think I got a copy of it or something like that, and I was like, oh, you know what? I had completely forgot this card existed. Now, luckily enough, I had already amassed two copies of it, so we're here sitting at 3. I think with 4, obviously, your deck becomes a lot more reliable, but it is what it is. So, the idea of this deck here is to get down your Protean Thaumaturge. I'm going to be messing up that name all video. Anyways, your goal is to get down the Protean, turn 2, and then turn 3, you get down something like a Rotting Regisaur or Thief of Sanity, right? Then turn 4, you get down something like an Ill-Gotten or even a Nightmare Shepherd, or I mean, hell, you can even get down in Mire's Grasp or Starlit Mantle or Omen of the Sea, you know, any of these enchantments, basically. And you turn your Protean into a Rotting Regisaur, so there on turn 4, you have 2 7/6s staring down your opponent, which means if they either A, have nothing on the field yet, right, then they're looking at 15 damage dealt to them, because you've probably swung in with that Protean Thaumaturge, right, on turn 3 when you're getting your Rotting Regisaur down. And you play your enchantment, blah, 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 blah. So 15 damage by turn 4, which is insane, right? Sure, it's not mono red level, but it's still pretty good. Pretty hard hitting. And then you're also either going to have a Nightmare Shepherd or an Ill-Gotten or whatever enchantment you got to, you know, boost your Protean to the Rotting Regisaur. Or, and this is why I say it's kind of like aggro, kind of like just makes your opponent quit. You get down the Protean, then you get down Thief of Sanity, right? So by turn 4, you have 2 Thief of Sanities that are both swinging in, which is just, again, absolutely insane, and your opponent will absolutely hate it. Losing 6 cards every turn, oh, it's devastating. So what is the rest of the deck then? If that is our main combo, our main spice, right? We have a whole bunch of enchantments that I've deemed fit, right? So Omen of the Sea allows us to scry 2, draw a card, then we can pay 3 mana and scry 2 more. So just the information you get off of this card is fantastic. And the fact that it activates the Protean is just cherry on top. Starlit Mantle is going to give one of our creatures hexproof whenever it enters, as well as proc our Protean and give our enchanted creature +1/+1. So again, fantastic. We have 2 copies of Agonizing Remorse and 3 copies of Thought Erasure, because again, this is, you're trying to whittle your opponent's mind and body down as fast as possible. Oh boy. Anyways, 2 copies of Mire's Grasp for some removal, as well as activating the Protean, 2 copies of Drown in the Loch, and 3 copies of Tyrant Scorn, because y'all know me and I'm constantly trying to weigh my options on which one I think is better here. Now, Drown in the Loch I do think has its place in this deck because we have the Thief of Sanities, but it also kind of requires you to get the Thief of Sanities in order to really turn it online, or to use the Thought Erasure to discard some stuff from your opponent's hand. So, you know, use whichever one you prefer, Drown in the Loch, Tyrant Scorn. I like them both. I think they both have their own place. Rotting Thief of Sanity we've already talked about. Ill-Gotten, right? That's that 4 mana, 4th turn on, right, for the Protean. Nightmare Shepherd. I want to talk about this card. I keep going back and forth. I'm like, no, it's not good. Yes, it is good. No, it's not good. Here's the thing. It's not good for your Rotting Regisaur, right? But for everything else, it is fantastic. Getting back a Protean, it's going to do the same thing it just did, right? It's going to turn into another one of your creatures, so you're basically getting whatever, you know? And then getting back a Thief of Sanity, that's great too. Who cares if it's a 1/1? I mean, the Thief of Sanity is not there for the damage, right? It's there for the effect. So, Nightmare Shepherd, and it is an enchantment, which means it procs the Protean. And say this is your only creature down, or say Protean is your only creature down, when this enters the battlefield, your Protean will be able to copy this creature. So you'll have 2 4/4 flyers, which is 8 damage in the sky, which is still nothing to laugh about, right? So I go back and forth on it. I don't know. And then last but not least, we have the enchantment of all enchantments. We have Kiora, Best the Sea God. 7 mana, create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token with hexproof, which then you can take your Protean and copy, and well, you get the point. So All that out of the way, we don't have the best lands today, but that's okay. That's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown, and now we're going to go and hop right into our matches. Anthalus. 77. Gonna be our first foe for the day. Looks good. If we can get to the other creature, we can be doing quite alright. I'll never remember the name of the 2-mana creature. It's like Protean, I don't know. It's something. That's not what I left my owl on. I'm pretty sure I left it on this one. Alright. Wall of Runes. Fun. We are going to go ahead and Agonizing Remorse our opponent here. Another Wall of Runes and an Omen of the Sea, and past that all islands. So let's get rid of that Omen of the Sea then, shall we? Just leave him with a Wall of Runes. Alright, so they're mono blue. As for what they're playing, I'm not quite sure, but I guess we'll figure it out. Cloudkin Seer. I'm actually gonna get rid of the Starlit Mantle here. Get down a Nightmare Shepherd. This will protect us in the skies. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? 3. We might get rid of the Tyrant Scorn, because honestly, Drown in the Loch is kind of at the same... Or wait, is this for our... Counter target spell with converted mana cost less than or equal to these controllers. What is this? Kasmina's Transmutation. Oh, we could always do this. Right? That works. Wow, they're just gonna take the damage there too. Alrighty. Opponent's down to 9. They're just dead set on getting rid of this rotting Regisaur here. Alrighty, well, if it's a race you want, it's a race you'll get. I won't hold back. So we'll boop them. Alright, so counter target spell with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's library. So is it theirs or mine? Or graveyard, I mean. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, okay, so we can't counter it, so it is their graveyard. Alright, so we'll resolve the Thassa. Thankfully she can't attack this turn. Let's see if maybe they just swing in with the Cloudkin and then bounce it. No? They just bounce it. Okay. We need to get in 5 damage. 5 little points of damage. Back to my turn. Let's go ahead and throw down the Omen of the Sea. See what we can conjure up here. 2 Thought Erasures. Well, I'll take 1. How about that? Illyrios. We certainly don't want them to have an Illyrios, and I don't want another land, so that was actually a pretty good scry there. We will swing in with the Nightmare Shepherd, that way they're kind of forced to block with the Cloudkin, and all they have to bounce at that point is the Wall of Runes. Yep, gets rid of the Thassa as a creature. Omen of the Sea should put it back up, though, yeah? Yeah, okay. Scrying 2 to the top is not what we want to see, and a Caliph. Caliph, Beloved of the Sea. Card I wish wasn't legendary so we could actually do something with it, but that's alright. We'll sack out our Rotting Regisaur here. We are going to decline because you don't want a little 1/1 Rotting Regisaur for no reason. We're 1 off. 1 off. Alright, so we're going to go next. We're going to swing in with our Nightmare Shepherd, take our opponent down to 1 single health. We're going to have to see if they can conjure up enough damage to try and finish us. We do have Drown in the Loch to take out their Caliph, though, so... Oh no, it costs 2 more mana, though. Oh, well, we can pay that. We can pay that. Alright, so we'll resolve the Omen of the Sea. mono blue assassin, not bad. And how much mana do we actually have? 4, 5, 6? So we were actually one off from Kiora. One off, one off, one off. I guess I could scry here. We have the leftover mana. See if we can't hit that. Omen of the Sea and Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Well, Ill-Gotten Inheritance would have finished him off for sure. Nightmare Shepherd would have finished him off. So we're going to be picking up a game 1 then with this Dimir Aggro deck. Master in. Going to be our next foe for the day. What are you a master in? Or what are you mastering? I guess. I don't know which way to say that. So we have our Protean and our Rotting Regisaur, which pretty much the backbone for this deck, right? Being able to get down 2 7/6s by turn 4 is certainly something nice. Or there's Thief of Sanity, the other route, I suppose, for this deck. We'll have to see. Wait, see. I'll probably go for the Thief of Sanity, actually, because the Rotting makes us discard our hand, whereas the Thief of Sanity just makes our opponent go insane. And I find it fun for us. So, or I guess we could go one of each, right? We got another Protean Thaumaturge. They're at 2 mana. This is some kind of weird Ashiok deck. Alright, well, let's get rid of their creature, I guess. I don't know. They're probably just going to draw cards this turn anyways, right? Sacrifice 2 life, yeah. This is Sleep of the Dead. I mean, they could play it. Let's get a Thief of Sanity down. I think I'm sticking by my decision to have the Thief of Sanity wreck their deck. Tyrant Scorn, yeah. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's go and get down a Rotting Regisaur. We might actually discard the Kiora Best Sea God. We'll have to see. Murder. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. It may sound sarcastic, but I really like it when our opponent only plays removal spells. Then when I come in here to show y'all a deck, it's like, oh, this is so easy. I'll just hope every game that I draw the exact thing I need just for you to remove it. That's pretty much why I do this. Pretty much why I do it. Alrighty, so do you have more removal? Mastering, show me the removal. Mire Triton. No, that's not removal. It's actually not what classifies as removal. Now, we do need, by the way, I'm sorry if y'all can hear that donkey. Yep. I was like, I think I can hear the donkey through my headphones. Crazy. Bum 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 bum. Let's get rid of the Kiora Best of Sea God, I suppose. A land ho. Alright, well then, alright, we'll use Tyrant Scorn, destroy this little one, and we'll get in for 8 damage. And then on come our turn, we'll discard this Thaumaturge, get down the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. So right now it doesn't look like we have lethal, but we actually do have lethal. That's the key. Tyrant Scorn, correction, we don't, again. All the removal in the world. What more could you want in a game of Magic the Gathering than every piece of removal in your deck? I don't know, you know. Oh, people. People. Alright, so they're finally going to get their Ashiok out. It's about time. It's not even the main Ashiok either. Starlit Mantle. Well, we can turn one of these Protean Thaumaturges into the other Protean Thaumaturge. That's not great, though, if you ask me. So, instead, we'll copy this Voracious Typhon thing. Take action, take action. So we have two 4/4s we can swing in with now. It might be a little bit more tempted to block there. There we go. Get him down to 7 health. Now you got to remove another creature. Color me surprised, master. Color me fucking surprised. When you're playing 20 removal spells, it's pretty much what I've come to expect. Now our Ill-Gotten may be the key to winning here. That 4 extra little surprise damage. But we will need another source of mana if we're going to be able to do that. So it's coming down to the wire a little bit. But that, again, we're playing sort of a creature-heavy deck, and our opponent's playing a lot of targeted removal, and we didn't happen to get the Starlit Mantles up in time, which is perfectly fine. Land in a Nightmare Shepherd. What was that land, though? Temple of Deceit. So we wouldn't have been able to get it down at untapped speed anyways, right? Thought Erasure and a Starlit Mantle. Let's go ahead and Thought Erasure. Those are just escape cards, so they can be played anyway. So let's just get rid of the Mind Rack Harpy and a Tyrant Scorn. That actually could win us the game for sure, for sure. So we'll go for the double swing in on... I mean, we could just go for the double swing in on the face and hope for Ill-Gotten to finish it off, right? Alright, let's go next to blockers. So the block there, the block there. We'll Starlit Mantle onto our Typhon. We actually don't want to do this, so... Climb. Climb. Boop. Boop. Cool beans. That's all of their creatures gone. They'll have to escape if they want more. Or, of course, you can use their Ashiok. But let's see how many creatures they can actually get back. Ashiok plus the other one. Plus, like, just playing creatures, right? That's 2 creatures. We can Tyrant Scorn one of them. We're so close. So close. Oh, no. Oh, no. The opponent has made a mistake. They're getting the biggest creature. The best creature. And let me guess, Rotting Regisaur? Rotting Regisaur is not bad in their deck. I need to get some water. Water. Yeah, doing these first thing in the morning. Man, oh man. No, it's a Nightmare Shepherd. Well, I could just return that Nightmare Shepherd to my hand. I don't know if they realize that or not, but bounce this back to their hand, it's perfectly fine. We bounce this back to their hand, it's perfectly fine, right? Alright, sure. Let's bounce this back to our hand. I don't really care if one of these die. We have lethal come next turn unless they can gain health in some manner, right? Thanks to the Ill-Gotten. So, here it is. Here is the solution. Mire Triton. We're going to have to draw into some lands now. Good game. We'll say it as well. Ooh, neither one of those was a land. Happy to see that. Ill-Gotten can still get there. Do they have more life to gain? We'll see. This is down to the wire. Time Merit calls the dead. Not quite yet. They're going to be on a timer. A timer for life. If we can draw a land on our next turn, though, it's all over. It's all over. Alright, so they swing in with their Voracious. Give me a land. Give me a land. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Good game. Good game, Mr. Opponent. Boop. So Master in, you can use all the removal you want, but you know what? We're still going to get there, buddy. Jeff Arena. This is Jeff's arena. Let's all be very clear about that. Thief of Sanity out the rip. I don't see a Thaumaturge, but a Protean, whatever. But seeing 2 Thief of Sanities, it's basically the same as having the Protean, so I guess that's alright. We'll go for it. I guess I won't complain. You know, Starlit Mantle, which means as long as we can get there as far as mana goes, we'll actually have a way to protect our Thief of Sanities as well. Now, our opponent is playing Is It, which means shocky shocky. Would not at all be surprised if this first Thief of Sanity we play gets immediately shocked. Which kind of makes me want to wait for 5 mana to play it, but that's alright. I also have thought about changing the name of this deck from Dimir Aggro. It is aggro in the sense of you can get down to 2 7/7s by turn 4, which is fantastic, but it's also just like a Dimir really good annoying stuff kind of deck, right? Dimir gets you to the finish line kind of deck. I don't know. See, none of that sounds quite as good. It's just Dimir Aggro, so whatever. Our opponent's actually playing Grixis. Cool. Cool beans. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shock that land in and make it counter this Thought Erasure. Yes, sirree. Go ahead. Counter it. Use your Quench. Use your Negate. Thrill of Possibilities. Well, that's not Villas. What are you doing? Bond of Revival and a Fires of Invention. Well, tell you what. I'm going to get rid of that Bond of Revival first and foremost, okay? Because I don't want you doing any sneaky shit with it. Don't get me wrong. Fires is great too. Starlit Mantle. I actually want more land. So thank you, but no thank you. I know some people would have pushed to get rid of the Fires of Invention there, but you know, this is me we're talking about. This is me. So let's get down to Thief of Sanity. Thief of Sanity. Thief of Sanity. That's what it is. Thief of Sanity. Sanity. Alright, I'm sorry. Waiting on our opponent to choose something is, y'all know, I get a little antsy. Get a little antsy in my pantsy. Alright, Jeff. Mr. Sir Jeff. Mire's Grass. Well, we now have enough mana to protect our Thief of Sanity, our first one. First and foremost, let's get into the face. Let's get up in there. We can put down our own Fires of Invention. Oh. Well, it's going to be really hard not to convince me of that. Right? Dimir Fires of Invention. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Now, it means I can't use my Starlit Mantles or anything of that nature. I can't use my Omen. See, I'd rather wait. Alright, come on down, Thief of Sanity. And now they play their Fires of Invention. Ho ho ho. And what else? Because they have 2 lands and then something else over here. And it actually looks like they're playing a 5-color deck. They're not just playing Grixis. They're not just playing 4 colors. They're playing all 5 of them, baby. All 5. Alright, so Villa's Broker of Blood going to be getting returned to our opponent's side of the board rather quickly. You know, Mr. Oponoto. Not... Oh, this is the cost, right? So we do want to do the cost. Return. Here you go. You can have that Villas back in your hand. Take you a little bit longer to cast it. Sound like a plan? I'll get in for 2 Thief of Sanities. Yes, yes, beautiful. Alrighty, so first and foremost, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. We can have a shared summons. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. That sounds awesome. Or an End-Raised Forerunners or a Tombbound Ledge. Let's take the shared summons. Right, because that sounds fantastic. And a Villas of our own? Sure. I'm not going to be too brash here, but... So let's go ahead and use this shared summons. Let's get 2 creatures with different names. Oh, Jeff Arena has seen enough. They said, you know what? Fuck off. That's alright. Fantastic for us. Fantastic. So, that is going to do it for our games today. We've managed to go 3-0 once again, which is just absolutely nuts to me. This Dimir, I don't know if I would call it aggro, but it's certainly a Dimir really annoying deck kind of thing, right? So, hope you all enjoyed the video today. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section, all that good yada stuff. Oh, subscribe, you know, hit that bell notification so you can get notifications. Anyways, again, I'm gonna hop out of here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did all that stuff I said before, and have a great day, night, morning, whatever time it may be, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.